time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Oh, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, Viral Gang? We back at y'all with another one. This ain't that other one. And by the other one, I mean the one we was just recording, or we thought we was recording, but I done forgot to hit the record button. So we finna double back, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sublime, Long Beach's finest, you feel me? Yes, Sublime is from Long Beach. Long Beach only creates legends. Long Beach only creates the best of the best, the cream of the crop. The goofies and the weirdos, we don't claim them. Y'all know what's going on by now. As always, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. And these energy vampires, there's a lot of hate going on, but we know it's a spiritual warfare going on. Anytime you're doing great things and you exuding greatness, here come the energy vampires. Here come the haters. Here come the devil to try to intervene. But you feel me? It's chess, not checkers, and I'm definitely staying 3 steps ahead.
Nah, that's facts. I embrace the hate. Hate is motivation. That's what you got to use it for. Get everything that they saying, use that shit as motivation, because that's all it is. Disguised as fake love. And at least you know what is real. So, because the love be fake. But yeah, it's LBC Messiah, the great, man. Y'all know we here to lead the way. We back at it like a crack addict.
Definitely here to lead the way. Rams, y'all let me down last night. Y'all did some BS. I was live at the game. It was a great game, probably one of the best games of the season. Went to overtime. It was lit. We beat ourselves, though. So everybody that was trolling me in the comments or will be trolling me in the comments or texting my phone, y'all know what time it is. I'll see y'all in the playoffs.
Hey,
y'all
every L this nigga take, he say they beat themselves.
we
y'all
did.
Got,
we
y'all
literally
got
did.
spanked by a broken down Niner team.
We didn't get spanked,
they
number one.
y'all.
They didn't expose us. We exposed ourselves.
Devontae Adams was on lock the whole game.
Kyron Williams fumbling, as always. Like, we got to get a big back,
1
bro.
yard line is crazy.
1 yard line is nuts. You should have gave it to Puka Nacua, let him run the ball in. He's unstoppable. The field goal kicker missed an extra point. It don't even go to overtime if he make that. So we really beat ourselves. You let the 4th string receivers do work. What the defense doing? They need to be running gashers, doing up downs right now.
That's why they need Jalen Hurts. He would have walked that down.
For sure,
Jalen
Hurts would have walked that down.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would have quarterback sneak still with Brady used to quarterback sneak.
Right. I don't know why they didn't
Stafford
QB
just
sneak
got that in.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And he used to do that a lot in Detroit. Like, he was getting a lot of quarterback sneaks. He actually good at doing sneaks. I think they'd be scared for people to get hurt.
No, facts. But breaking news. The Sean P. Diddy Combs verdict is being deliberated right now. Now, some interesting news that I seen. One, the DA is pushing for 11 years. So they trying to stretch him out as far as they can. You know, he beat the main charges that carried basically a life sentence. He beat those. So they're trying to bang him with as much time as possible. But what I seen come from his team or somebody close to his team, they started booking speaking engagements in Miami for next week. And I'm like, hold on.
They're trying to put him back in the algorithm.
Hold on. They're deliberating his verdict. They're going for 11 years, but his team say he going to be speaking in Miami next week. What they know that we don't know.
That's crazy. And then they say just in, Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to 50 months in prison for his conviction on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He must also pay a $500,000 fine. Combs speaks. He addressed the court earlier and begged the judge for mercy. Begging for mercy is crazy. Calling his actions disgusting, shameful, and sick. Combs apologized to the victims and all the victims of domestic violence. Defense's strategy. Combs' legal team released a documentary-style video at the 11th hour that includes clips of showing Combs' charity work and family. The video is where a letter from Combs stands in stark contrast to continuous efforts by his defense, which has repeatedly stated Combs is not guilty and was targeted unfairly by the government. Now, by the government is big. So that basically they put belt to you already know what to make an example out of him. And mind you, Diddy is 55 years old. So he might predominantly get out, maybe if he get the good time. before he's 60. He's going to be at least 60 or 59.
Because he got to have some time served. Because I know when we first started covering the story was at least a year ago. So he at least got a year in.
Served. They might have gave him that. They had to give him something. And like we said before, we've been telling y'all, everybody that crucified him already before the facts or anything was even presented, especially our own people who put him under ringer the most, do y'all owe him an apology? Or do y'all still feel he's guilty? Because for the most part, most people is not going to want to accept the fact that he only got 4 years. They're going to feel like he should have got the 11. He should have never came home. Because if he'd got 11, to me, that was life for him. 55, you get out 65, 67, unless you can take care of yourself, but still, that's over with. So it's good that he only got the 4. He might pull 3, and 3 might be 2 and some change. So he actually won.
He definitely won from life to 4 years. That's a win, especially with how they tried to paint him. I mean, literally making documentaries as if he was guilty while he was on trial. I don't think people realized what they were doing, the type of odds they tried to stack against him. Imagine you catch a case, you're sitting in federal custody, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and these major corporations are making $100 million movies of how you was already guilty.
They making all that money off your downfall, off all your pain and suffering. He better get some royalties for all that stuff. Y'all
bringing in so-called victims crying on tape, and the jury is watching all this the whole time. They're seeing the same updates you're seeing and everything. And Cassie is still out here slandering this man. Lady, you got paid. Go have a seat. What more do you want? Like, I don't understand. She's steady trying to run his name through the mud. It's crazy. But all y'all for sure owe Diddy an apology. All y'all for sure owe any of the creators who said, let's wait for the facts. Let's not crucify him. Let's let this play out. And y'all, oh man, y'all the same as him.
Us included, because y'all was crucifying me over my Diddy video. For sure they was. And that went up. But like we said, we got to let the stuff play out. Y'all so quick to just put people in the ringer. And then y'all was naming all the stuff that y'all was saying with the kids and all that. None of that ever came up.
None of that ever came up. We sat here with Lush One, did an interview with one of the chicks who supposedly was at Diddy's party, talking about she got scooped up by a Saudi Arabian prince in wherever she said she was at. Where the hell did she say she was at?
I don't even know.
I don't even remember where she said she was at. Yeah.
It'd be so crazy when people make up these stories for clout. It's like, damn, you got a cold imagination.
Lawndale. She said she was in Lawndale, the 7-Eleven or something, and the Saudi Arabian prince picked her up.
Imagination and sit there with a straight face. You got to be a different type of person.
Right, to say, oh, I was in a party and little people were walking around, but you're alluding to the little people being children, knowing that it wasn't, knowing that it probably was just midgets dressed up, because a lot of people have midget kinks.
If he was even there, everybody claimed to be at Diddy parties, but with no footage or nothing.
Right.
They showed us a fake picture of a small window.
These people is crazy, man. So Diddy, it's on the tail end of this. You know, he'll be home soon. Time flies, you know. I see C Murder just got out after 20-something years, so 4 years should fly by.
C Murder got out?
Yeah, C Murder out. I seen him out. We'll speak about that next. But,
is that right?
Yeah, for sure. It's a video floating around. Is Diddy gonna throw a welcome home party?
Diddy's for sure throwing a welcome home party.
And
I just don't know how the invitations is gonna be, because I feel like he gonna invite people on purpose and just be on some, oh yeah, y'all thought I was done, huh? I seen all that shit. Diddy gonna get the trip and probably gonna start maxing niggas out. bring him to the spot, be firing niggas shit up.
Hey, Bow Wow for sure gonna be the one picking him up at the gate, because he been itching and fiending for another freak.
Bow Wow gonna be the happiest nigga, and it's gonna be genuine for him. They gonna be off hella pink powder and whatever else they on. So Diddy for sure finna come home going up.
Yeah, he gonna come out dressed like the Joker. I hope he do. I'm trying to be at that party though.
He might, sure. If he just beat all that, he might as well really come. I ain't gonna say act the fool, but pop his shit.
Well, I don't know.
Everybody was against him. Everybody fell off. Nobody stood up for him except for people like Stevie J. Like you said, maybe Bow Wow spoke highly of him. Maybe a few other people that I'm missing, but for the most part, nobody in the world had anything good to say about that man.
And you know, 50, the troll of the trolls, I seen him release a statement on Instagram. I don't know if this came from his team or him, but 50 seemed like he the type to run his Instagram page, where he wrote a letter to the judge stating that he was in fear for his life and keep Diddy locked up, and Diddy's a monster and this and that. And you know, all the street niggas like, man, 50 back on his rat shit. He on some rat and shit. What the fuck type of shit is that?
That's exactly.
Kick a man while he down type shit. Or is he on the 50th law, destroy your enemy totally by any means?
Yeah, I don't I believe he's trolling. I don't think he actually wrote no letter to the judge. If he did, like they said, then yes, you are a rat at that point. But I don't think he's done that. I think he's he's smart enough to do. He's speaking thoughts that a lot of other people probably want to say, like the Cassies and whoever else felt like they went against him. That's why she's trying to still do what she can do. She probably know Diddy gonna drop that bag on her, and it might get ugly. That money ain't gonna mean nothing. Like, you think you finna just book me? Like, so you never know how it's gonna play out, man. But
yeah, because I seen Rev run, right? He ran out to Bali when he was facing his charges, Russell Simmons, and recently he got spotted back in New York just walking around with it, NY fitted on like nothing was going on. And I'm going, damn, I thought he was running from charges.
yeah, I thought he was coming back and forth for a while now. So
Maybe he got
know.
comfortable. Maybe he tired of running. Maybe he got some inside news with this Diddy stuff that, hey, Rev, it ain't that bad. You good. It's green. You got the green light. They got their sacrificial lamb with Diddy. So I don't know. It's a lot of shaky stuff going on.
I think maybe they had him shade off. They had him like, just go chill, sit out, get out the country for a minute and let stuff die down. You know what I mean? Stay away for a couple summers. But Diddy should better walk that down, man. That's like, he might do 3 and some change. So, but C Murder out, man. That's big.
C Murder is out, bro. I think he walked down like 23 years or something. I seen him on a FaceTime with, I can't remember who. He was on a FaceTime
I thought he
with
was
somebody.
in jail. You talking about one of the rappers or something, huh?
Yeah, one of the rappers. I think bro was out though. From what I seen, it said
I
C
thought,
Murder released after 20-something years.
was it Nori?
Yep, it was Nori.
Yeah, I thought they was in jail. I didn't actually see the whole video, but I'm thinking Nori was just FaceTiming him from the pen. But if C Murder is out, man, that's what's up. Real niggas deserve to come home. C Murder been down way too long. And
Let me fact check it, because it looked like he was out, and the way he was talking, it sounded like he was out.
He had no chance.
But
he
not. Okay,
yeah,
so somebody
exactly.
just put that on the caption. You know how they be playing? Oh, C Murder is out. So I seen it. I got happy as hell. Like, oh hell yeah, C Murder.
I was gonna say, I know Boosie would have been for sure going up.
But it made sense because the story didn't go viral. And I'm like, there's no way C Murder's out and this story's not circulating everywhere.
I hope he do, but I don't think they want him out.
I mean, he is on tape sparking at a club, so that's gonna be hard to beat. Like, he's literally on tape, so that's gonna be hard to try to let him out. Every time you go to the parole board, they're gonna play that damn tape and be like, "Oh no, he is a monster to society. Keep him in there."
He should have reinvented himself. Should have changed his name. Should have did something different.
You can't get out being named C Murder.
Yeah, you should have, because when you go to the board, that's how they're gonna get at him. Well, what is this? You still going by this? Like, this the moniker? So he should have just started going by his government name, played the role. He might as well. You got nothing else to lose. We know who you are.
That's crazy though, because Baby's brother, I forget his name. What was his brother? No, not Slim. The other one, the one who got the 40 bodies and got out.
Oh, Williams. I know.
Yeah. I guess he was saying, like, C Murder wasn't even really like that for real. Like, he got like that, but at first he wasn't like that. He's like, they smart. The gangsters was the ones behind the cameras type shit, like the ones you didn't see. But C Murder, he was hanging in the projects, trying to prove himself when he didn't have to. He was saying, the ones who put in the work, they already did. But C Murder was, they had bread and he's still going back. And he like, what for? Type shit. So he really got himself in the jam for nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, because Master P was a gangster. So
I never heard that though.
I
never heard nobody speak on C Murder like saying he wasn't like that before.
Nah, but this is the thing. I don't like when people say that, because it's like, you're not born that way for the most part. You know what I mean? That's something you might start earlier, you might start later, but eventually you get turned out based off of the environment and things that you go through. So you can say whatever you want. If you was 12 doing stuff and then he ended up doing it until he was 16, but whatever you got to say, I ain't never really heard nothing bad about him. Niggas always want to put something on a nigga because something is on him. So you got to be careful of those type of people. I don't even care, even though we know his resume checks out. Okay, get your ass up out of here.
Okay, so in other news, Nas just caught a huge W. Nas Casino wins approval.
Shout out to Nas.
Definitely shout out to Nas.
They was trying to give it to him, or Jay-Z was fighting through the deal. I didn't know all that.
Nas secured a major victory in New York as the $5.5 billion casino expansion plan in Queens received unanimous backing from a local advisory board. just days after Jay-Z's competing Times Square proposal was denied by Manhattan officials. Now, this is what was crazy. I heard they threw subs at Jay-Z when Nas got this deal, because behind the scenes, you know, they've been saying Jay has been quietly stepping on all Nas's business dealings, right? I think even 50 came out and was vocal about it when they both were still doing music. You go, do you ever notice every time Nas finna drop, Jay come out and he finna drop, or he makes sure Beyonce finna drop, or something to overshadow Nas because he's still trying to sun Nas from the battle when Nas won with Ether. He signed Nas, and then every time Nas dropped, boom, Jay dropped. Beyonce dropped. So he's saying Nas, you know, he got his get back. He got his casino deal, and Jay didn't. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, them niggas still be hanging out, so I don't know. That's why you got to be careful of people you even, after you went to that level of extent with trying to be friends with them, because they could still have some ulterior motives behind them. So you got to keep them people at a distance. But shout out to Nas, man. I really don't see why Jay could be hating. It's like, it is what it is. You still stepping on his business deals, but you hanging with him is crazy work. Y'all did music together at this point now. It's like, you got to let that go.
Yeah, that's just the speculation behind the scenes of what people are saying, because they saying the Queensboro president laughed at Jay-Z not getting the deal. So I don't know if it was necessarily Nas clowning Jay, but the people doing the business with Nas laughed at Jay getting denied.
I don't understand, like, what's the... And they got denied for trying to get a casino. It's like, what? At least he going for something. I don't know why people feel like that should be a big spectacle of it. It's a big deal that Nas got one. Salute to Nas. He deserves it. It's a long time coming. But Jay, he did a lot of things. So it's like, that happens in life.
And Nas silently has been winning. You know, he had the Rain Cam deal, got him hella money. He got that Hennessy deal, had him hella money. You know, all Nas's business dealings has been pretty much quiet and under the rug, whereas Jay-Z's is more so out in the public. But as of lately, with all this talks of Jay name getting brought up in the Diddy Rico and Jay and Beyonce getting brought up for this and that, they're talking about his trouble in paradise. Jay listed as a billionaire, but they took out some money out of their Beverly Hills homes. Like, you know, it's been some moves they've been making.
I think Nas is more the moving silence type. He has nothing like necessary to prove. He's really more tapped in, like, within himself. And I think Jay, he might be quiet, but I think he wants people to know when he makes moves. Like, he's not gonna let you know he's making a move, but when he makes the move, he want the world to know. So I'm assuming, like, they let everybody know. You know, they letting these people know these business deals and stuff like that. Him taking control when he got the Nets and him running the Super Bowl stuff. It's like they're using Jay though for the culture.
Yeah, so I guess it was a few other casinos that got denied, but of course Nas and Jay are the biggest names involved in these dealings, and Nas and Jay have an extensive history given their hip hop battle and their hip hop beef. So of course their names is gonna be the ones that's in the headlines. And this is a huge win for Nas. They announced it like a few days after his birthday. So right after his C-Day, boom, he got the news. He went to the gram, took a picture with the suit on, you feel me? Nas still drinking from the fountain of youth. He 52, but the nigga still look 32. So Esco out here winning, man. Nas is doing the damn thing.
Nas living a good life.
This might put him at billionaire status. I wonder what his net worth is. I don't be counting niggas' pockets, but like they said, I've been seeing articles saying that it might be trouble in paradise with Jay. I believe him and Beyonce bought some property out in the UK somewhere where Ellen DeGeneres moved. You know, all these names, they've been getting wrapped up in these conspiracies that, the feds is finna do a sweep with all these Hollywood people, and they've been buying property abroad. And I guess Jay and Beyonce just bought some property out there as well after they took out some money from their Beverly Hills home. So all of that news being wrapped up with his casino getting denied, I don't know, you know, it's raising a lot of eyebrows out here.
That's going to make him go harder, watch. They're going to come out with something different.
I mean, to even be able to be in the position of
having talks,
proposing and talks of opening a casino is a win to me in itself.
Right, that's a big deal. That means at some point it's going to happen.
That means you got people with big money willing to back you, and you got big money to be able to bring to the table to even have talks of opening a casino. Now, I believe where Nas's casino is open in Queens, I heard them saying that it used to be like a big-ass horse racetrack or something like that, where they used to do a lot of sports betting, and there was a lot of whole other stuff out there. So this casino may be one of the largest in the world, rivaling Las Vegas, because that's what they're trying to turn it into.
And I feel like they doing all this hype sometimes. I got a feeling, watch, they going to find some space in Brooklyn, and then they going to let Jay open one up out there. Because it's only right. Nas is from Queens. Of course. He has to be the face of the casino in Queens.
Queens get the money.
Yeah,
they told y'all back then, Queens get the money.
That make the most sense, you know? So I feel like when Jay do open one, it might be in Brooklyn. Or he might go to he might come to Cali or something, give you something different. So, you know, we got a gang of them out here, but Jay ain't letting up off of that.
You know, Brooklyn known for taking it, Queens known for making it. So I'm anxious to see how Jay gonna come back and answer this, you know, because I don't think he just gonna give up on this. You know, he got NFL behind him. He got the Rock Nation.
Just
he done
imagine
built.
how much that casino money is.
Bro,
like,
that casino money's finna be
it's
insane.
unlimited.
And this is New York City. You know,
Right.
New York don't close, number one.
Right.
So you know how busy it is in New York. You can imagine the foot traffic that they're about to have in this casino, bro. Especially just giving Nas's name attached to it.
Facts. And then just imagine how many celebrities go to New York on a constant basis. They gonna be going. So that is definitely gonna be a spot.
People gonna pull up just off the fact that this is Nas's casino, just to get an Instagram. I'm at Nas Casino. Like, come on, cuz this is finna be. They said they're trying to make the Vegas out there. So
it's epic. Yeah,
this
that's
is
why
super
I said
epic.
Jay next. He gonna get one.
nah, it's super epic. So let me see. We got CD Lamb made the headlines. He refuses to wear an LGBT armband. He says, I play for this team. I play for this league. I don't play for woke movements, pretty much. I'm not wearing no LGBT wristband or armband. I'm not LGBT. I'm not here to push no political agendas. I'm here to play football. So that caused a huge uproar. Because, you know, with these huge organizations, they get money from these movements, and they got to back certain movements to keep the people that's a part of these communities supporting them. And
Right.
you not supporting them will look like you hate them. That's how they'll paint it. So now they trying to paint, oh, CD Lamb is homophobic. He won't wear the armband, this, that, and the third. And I'm going, man, where are we at in society where you're a heterosexual person and you not promoting LGBT-esque agendas get you labeled homophobic? Like, the dude is just trying to go out there and play football. To me, it's crazy.
Now, shout out to CD Lamb. Even though he a cowboy, I respect him for that. That's a stand-up man at the end of the day. And it's like, he right, though. What am I coming to promote this for? This has nothing to do with football. What do I need to preach that for to the kids or anybody else? Like, no. And it's not cool. Like, y'all, this is my problem with stuff. I don't have a problem with that community. Y'all forcing it. And if we start forcing people being straight, we going to be the problem. So,
Oh, he turned down $180 million and $180 million deal to participate in a lifelong pro-LGBT advertisement campaign.
lifelong is crazy.
Lifelong is nuts. They didn't say career long. These niggas said lifelong.
And you know, that ain't,
That is crazy.
And with that type of deal, that's not where it's going to stop. You going to owe them.
That is,
Yeah.
He said, I play football, not politics. So I guess it was during Pride Month. So he rejected it. Pride is labeled as woke right now. So
Can we get a straight month?
Mm.
Can we get a straight month? Can we celebrate the people that still going by their regular human nature?
I find this crazy that it is what is a Pride Month? It's like whatever
Right.
your sexuality is, that should be what it be.
Right.
Because
why
when
do
you-
we got to celebrate that?
Because when you're met with the hate, right, the people say, don't worry about what I do in my bedroom. It's my freedom of choice and blah, blah, blah. But we have to actually take out a month because you like to engage in certain sexual activities in your own home. It's crazy.
It's
when
like you
think
on the
about it.
screen to let people know you gay. And it's like, who cares? Nigga, who cares? Like, y'all got Pride Month. Y'all could be doing that in the woods somewhere.
Right. And this is what makes people turn their noses up at the community when stuff like this goes on, because if it's nothing treacherous behind the movement, what is the $180 million deal? Because there has to be something worth $180 million to you to give it to somebody to promote this. So what are you looking to get back in return for this $180 million is what I'm trying to figure out for the rest of this man's life. And he's just a wide receiver in the NFL whose career could be ended at any given moment.
Right. And he just got hurt. But they know he's a big impact. They know he's a top wide receiver. He's young, so they feel like he's going to be in the game for a minute. People like him. And he plays for America's team. And then ours, the Cowboys. So they want America to push the agenda like they've been pushing. So people just gotta see through the fog at the end of the day. And it's like, what is the purpose if y'all not trying to affect the kids? Because when you grow, you should better have your own mind. You should better decipher and ignore that type of stuff. But it's kids that's easily influenced and minds are not fully developed. It's another propaganda of programming, in my opinion.
It is, because there's a huge movement on X right now where everyone is canceling their Netflix. So it's the Netflix cancellation campaign that's being spearheaded by Elon Musk, surprisingly. Elon Musk put up a tweet showing his Netflix subscription being canceled because there was a show that was targeted towards 7 to 11-year-olds. And the show was a 2-dad household, and they had a trans kid. So I don't know the name of the show. Y'all can look this up. But basically, I seen some clips on X, and it was crazy.
It was weird. It had two dads and stuff like that. And they always do that too. They always do the 2 dads now. They want the two men in the home.
This is grooming.
Stuff like that. But we was talking about this before. They've been making these type of cartoons. Now this one just blew up even more. And it's like, yes, I believe we should boycott it at that point. Netflix is going too far. They already trying to low-key take over the sports because they just did the boxing on their stuff. It's like, you shouldn't support that. If y'all gonna stand on something, stand on that. And Netflix already boosting up on y'all on their subscriptions anyway. Shit ain't even worth that much.
They're raising the prices. And this is crazy because, you know, they've been having the kids' beauty pageants, and they've been doing little weird stuff here and there. And in every cartoon, you know, they put an LGBT character. Now it's full-blown forced transism or whatever you want to call it. I seen one of the kids come out and go, you know, he was trans. He came out as trans.
That's crazy. And what y'all need to do, these new cartoons ain't it. Go back to the Recess, the Hey Arnolds, even the Dragon Ball Z's anime, whatever else, the Doug, the shit. You can go back to when kids, they used to watch, I don't know what they used to watch, the Magic School Bus, stuff where they can learn from. Yeah. Exactly. It was a lot of stuff. Gargoyles, whatever, man. Batman, Superman, what happened to all that stuff? Them days is over with. So introduce y'all kids. Y'all already let them be on the phone anyway. Make them watch those old cartoons.
Now, if you know, this probably touched Elon, because Elon lost a kid due to self-assisted, you know what, took himself out the game, and I believe he was trans.
Right.
Elon had a kid who's trans, and I think he might got another one, if I'm not mistaken, who be speaking out against him and all that. So Elon has been directly affected by the woke movement. You know what I'm saying? So he probably seen this and got enraged. He probably putting some money behind the scenes trying to get this shut down. But it's crazy. Why are you targeting kids? And this is what people be saying. We don't have a problem with your own identity. If this is what you want to identify as, that is cool. That is your right. Do what you do. You got your pride money and everything. But it seems like that's not good enough. You want to take hold of the kids.
They want the whole world on it. But it's crazy. It's really a mental illness, bro. Like, I don't understand. What type of demons is y'all dealing with at this point? Did something happen to them when they was kids, so now they want it to happen to everybody else? Like, what's really going on? What do y'all want the whole world to be that way for? It makes no sense. Nigga, then the population is over with. No more reproducing. What are we gonna do then? So it really don't make no sense to me. It's really sick when you think about it. It's just like, you got to be sick in the head to be trying to force that down somebody. And then y'all be the nerve to talk about, y'all don't have the same outrage like y'all do with the gang members and stuff like that of molding kids to be in the streets and those type of things. And I'm not approving of that either. But y'all should have the same outrage when the jail. Oh, it's not just a cartoon. It's bigger than that. Then y'all gonna be mad when your kid come home a punk want to wear a dress and heels.
Man, I hope.
Or you hear him at school doing something weird when you get that phone call. Yeah, we just called John and Bobby in the bathroom doing something weird. Then you're gonna be mad. So it's like, man.
Targeting the kids is all the way out, man. I don't know why people aren't speaking out against this. I mean, Senator Ted Cruz just said some weird shit. He said, let's stop attacking the PDF files during the hearing. So people are saying this is like a Freudian slip. But
he didn't slip. You can't mix that word up. There's no way. What do you mix it? What do you slip with?
Yeah, I don't know what he on. He was like, let's go after the robbers, the this, the that, and the third. So why don't you want to go after the PDF
But
files?
they can say this right now. Like, let us say some shit like that, nigga. We crucified all through the internet. Like, you on here saying, let's not go after the PDF people. And then all y'all ones that say victims or especially, it's a lot of victims out there that don't speak out. It's like y'all should be speaking out in those type of moments.
But we know why, man. This is a multi-billion-dollar business, bro. We did a whole show on it. It's amassing over $150 billion a year. That's more than all major sports combined: NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, like all of that combined. This makes more money than all of that. So we know why it's going on, and we know why it's being pushed. It's nuts. We just raising awareness. Hopefully people want to get up and take action with the awareness that's being raised. Hopefully everybody out there done cancel their Netflix until Netflix take this shit off, because that's disgusting. And whoever was responsible for putting that on there, they need to be axed off the committee, off the board, off the company. They got a public apology. Something got to get right. The power is in the people. By you having a subscription, you're keeping them in business. No subscriptions, no business. Right. That's all I'm saying.
The same way y'all did Target and all that other stuff. Y'all should have picked a day, man. Look, use y'all last month when the cycle come back, everybody decline their shit.
Right. Y'all was crying about the DEI and all this other stuff. So, hey, the stuff that really matter, y'all be silent about. Y'all be quiet as a church mouse. Shit that nobody should really realistically be caring about. That's the shit y'all make the most noise about.
Nah, a lot of people
society backwards, man.
They don't care as long as their kids are shutting up and watching TV. They don't care what they watching.
Okay, so this story I found interesting. I don't know if you've seen this. It's a lot of comics getting hella backlash. And people are having mixed reviews about this. So Saudi Arabia, they're having a humongous comedy fest, like a super comedy fest with all the biggest comics in the game. Dave Chappelle's going out there. I see Kevin Hart's going out there. Bill Burr's going out there. They have a list of comics. And if you know anything about Saudi Arabia, they got that Arab money. They getting that Arab money. Shout out to Dipset and them. They got unlimited funds, bro. They got money growing from trees out there. Them Arabian princes, bro, they got money that you didn't even know existed. So they've been having UFC events out there, boxing events. You know, they have Floyd out there fighting exhibition fights. They got the money. Whatever entertainment they want, they're paying for it. You remember Lil Wayne said he had a concert out there, and dude asked him, what's your favorite car? He told him Wayne went home and one was gift wrapped in his fucking driveway.
Right.
So these people have money. So they're getting the largest comics that we got, more than 50-star comedians. Running through October 9th, the festival was organized by Saudi Tourism Authority as part of Kingdom's push to attract more visitors to Saudi. Now, the reason that these comics are being canceled, quote unquote, is because people saying, man, you know, Saudis, basically their actions against humanity, pretty much. They got a lot of inhumane stuff going on over there. And by you taking the money, you supporting that.
So I'm going to say this, man. I don't know what y'all talking about all that. I haven't experienced that, but shout out to Saudi. That was one of the best places I've been. The people up there was hella respectful. They showed nothing but love. Like, I don't know. People just a lot of times people run off of what they hear and don't even actually know nothing. I might not know nothing. Maybe where I was at, it was a little different. But shout out to Saudi, man. It was beautiful out there, and I fully support what they doing. If they willing to pay them comics, let them pay them. Is y'all getting these type of shows in America? That might be something different. You know what I mean? That's big to get all the comedians. They might be reinventing something that we've been missing. Because we be getting all these comics that's just solo dolo. That's like a Kings of Comedy on steroids, in my opinion.
Because you got to think the biggest comics on one festival. Because usually lit. You got one comic headline and then you got some smaller up and coming comics.
If I can stream it or watch it, I'm gonna watch it. That's lit. Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, you got all these people, all the comics. Cat Williams might maybe be out there. You never know who out there.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. They said more than 50 comics is on there.
Come on, man. Why would y'all not support that? I mean, y'all can say what y'all want, but like we just said, y'all mad. Y'all so quick to cancel our people for getting paid to do comedy, but then y'all ain't gonna cancel Netflix for trying to make your kids into queers. So, man, get y'all priorities together. Stop even being that mad about something. Y'all act like y'all really care about what's going on out there if it was. That's why when I be hearing, I ain't even gonna get into that.
Yeah. Watch the wording too, man. They might label that hate speech.
What?
The Q word.
Oh,
yeah. You gotta tailor it back a little bit.
I thought I was using that to not be as provocative.
Yeah. Mark Maron ridiculed the festival performers and the Crown Prince in a recent stand-up routine, noting that the same guys that's gonna pay them is the same guy that paid that guy to Boneshaw Jamal Kakishakis. But don't let that stop. You know, these niggas' names be crazy as hell. So I guess this is on the anniversary of the assassination of a Washington Post columnist and Saudi descendant, Jamal Khashoggi, which a U.S. intelligence reporter says happened at the behest of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. So I guess this is on the anniversary of the assassination of a Washington Post columnist. So people are saying by you taking his money, you basically tap dancing on this dude's grave.
Bruh.
Shane Gillis says, I'm disgusted and deeply disappointed in the whole gross thing. No, that was David Cross said that. You're performing for literally the most oppressive regime on earth. Shane Gillis, a fellow irrelevant comedian, said, man, they mad they're not getting the money.
That's all.
Any comedians that's speaking out against this, they're mad and upset.
Trying to act like
they're not getting the money.
Like they standing on business.
You got this
mad?
Get the fuck out of here.
You mad out of 50-something comedians? They didn't choose you, and then they had the nerve to say the top comedians. So you really feeling away?
Like, come on, bro. Whether you take the money or not, that shit happened. You can't rewrite history. But you can't rewrite the past, bro. Maybe they trying to change their ways. But y'all and that's their countries. That's what they do. We got our own shit going on in our own backyard.
We got all type of stuff going on, but y'all take money out here from the American government or whoever else. You know what's going on behind those scenes, and people still, y'all ain't mad at the comedians for touring out here.
Right. So by that logic, you can't tour anywhere because there's corruption literally everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. There's some type of corruption going on. So by you taking money anywhere, it's the same thing.
But they act like they supporting the corruption over there. No, they're doing what they do, be comedians.
Right.
Y'all not mad when the boxers go over there and fight.
You're paying me for a service.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the service. This is what my talent
Everything else
gets.
is not my business.
Like me saying, no, I'm not coming to do the comedy show. It's going to change the human rights laws over there. Bro, that's for them to figure out. You finna pay me how much to do what? Oh, yeah, hey, bring that podcast equipment.
Yeah, fly
set that
out
up.
the pod.
There, homie. Hold on, I just need a mic and a soundboard.
Man.
Put a camera on, we good. Saudi, what's up, cuz? VwP podcast, we trying to go cover that. Y'all tweaking. Like, people want to be freedom fighters so bad until it's time to take action. Like, this is some of the stuff that you and Kali was saying in the last episode, how people act like they want to be about a movement, but really don't want to do nothing.
Right.
I didn't get picked, so I'm going to speak out and hate on the ones who got picked, knowing damn well if one of them Saudi princes sent you $1 million check, you on the first thing smoking. You might start walking there, nigga.
I would have shouted all the comedians out, and then I would have made I would have said something to Saudi like, man, don't forget about me. Throw me in there. Give me a slot. You should have asked your way or try to get your way up in there. That's what I would have been trying to find out. That's finna be epic. They finna make history with that.
That's finna be crazy. Now, Dave Chappelle said, you know, it's easier to talk over there and make jokes about anything
they can
than
do whatever
it is
they
here.
want over there.
I can say what I want over here. He said, right now, if I do a comedy set and mention Charlie Kirk, I'm canceled. I go over here, they laugh, and I get paid. So why not go over here and get paid?
They allowing them to be who they want them to be, what I'm paying you for. Be you all, no holds barred. Be authentically yourself. So shout out to them, man. And they slowly creating something to where people not even gonna want to do nothing out here no more.
Now, Theo Vaughn said one reporter was unalived by the Saudi government. Unfortunate, but that's not a fucking hill I'm going to die on. It's like, I'm not going to end my own career and turn down millions of dollars, which could give generational wealth to my kids and my grandkids because one reporter that I never met in my life got taken out. If that's the case, don't do nothing in the U.S. because you know how many people got taken out here? And your ass is doing comedy sets every night out here.
Nah, facts.
Like, y'all got to stop picking and choosing. Y'all be capping. Fake-ass freedom fighting.
We know for sure he capping. Whoever that was, they
mad I'm definitely trying to get to Saudi. ASAP. Just give me all expense paid. Let me just go cover it. Let me just go cover it. Look, give me the hotel. Give me a driver. Give me one of them Saudi chicks. I'm good. Let me cover it. We going to do what it do, man. Shout out to all the comics that's on that set, man. They going crazy.
Can we get on the government shutdown?
No, we could definitely tap into the government shutdown. So everybody knows, or if you don't know, the government,
government shutdown. Live updates. Stalemate to last at least 3 days. This is crazy to me, though.
It says much of the federal bureaucracy is now officially dark. The government shutdown that began Wednesday is set to furlough food inspectors, park rangers, and millions of other federal government workers in Washington and across the nation. Some are only heading to their offices for a few hours to undertake orderly shutdown activities. The federal courts and some government agencies like the IRS have enough money to run with for a short time, burning through their reserves of taxpayer funds, burning through our money until the hourglass drains their cash completely. But others have already shuttered for everyone not deemed essential by their agencies.
And they also said an economic data blackout during the shutdown this week is also top of mind, as the September non-farm payrolls report will not be released on Friday, given the Labor Department's pause on virtually all activity. The Federal Reserve is expected to announce an interest rate cut at its upcoming October meeting after Wednesday morning. ADP data reflected a drop in private payrolls last month, and as further ramifications on the ongoing shutdown remain to be seen. Now, what people don't realize is that most people, a lot of times with them government jobs and stuff like that right now, they're affected because y'all government is at a stalemate for whatever reason. I feel like these be the type of things where they just testing people. They are literally out here telling people to come to work with no pay. And hopefully, if they are doing that, they're giving them back pay when everything does roll back out. But I feel like this is just another test, another PSYOP thing, just to see what people will do. Because you have to be a fool to go to work for no pay. You literally being a slave. They're testing the new plantation.
This is crazy. So while our Social Security checks, student loans, and all of that is essentially going to be paused, the Social Security checks, mail, student loan bills, and funds for Ukraine will still be delivered, while millions of U.S. workers are set to suffer financial hardship. So what this tell you? They still sending money to fucking Ukraine while your ass is at home unpaid because your job ain't essential.
You know, Ukraine told him, we don't care what y'all got going on. Our money don't stop. That's exactly what's going on there. They on some mob stuff.
Yo, this is crazy.
I don't care what y'all do. You just need to know, make sure my money's still in rotation. We got you. And then I wouldn't be surprised if that the people that's above these people in these government jobs are still getting paid. Like, we're going to pay y'all. Just make sure the workers still come in. Let's see how this play out. Because y'all never know. Y'all never know if they still getting paid like the head people of all those things. And then a lot of government jobs are funded by different things. This is how they get their money also. That's why I was getting when they said the payroll farm and stuff like that is not going to be giving out no money. So in a sense, in my opinion, you should not be going to work. Y'all should have an agreement if you work a government job, because you have to be a fool if they're not giving you back pay to be going to work for no money.
And what's crazy, you remember Trump, he had a shutdown on his first term. The longest government shutdown was during his first term. So usually during the shutdown, the reason they continue to go to work is because federal workers traditionally get back pay when the shutdown ends. So people are still working, not getting paid right now, but in the future, whenever it ends, however, you continued working, you get the back pay.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. But
the contractors and others whose business depend on federal government won't. So if you're a contractor, you ain't getting shit. If you're an official government worker, okay, when this is over, my money's still coming. So live off your savings for now. Boom, they're going to back pay you, whatever the case. They're not trying to lose their job because let's say you stop coming and just you stop coming and everybody else still going, they're going to replace your dumb ass.
Nah, that's
everybody else get the back pay.
But that's why I said you got to be with the agreement. But if they are giving you back pay, yes, go. But some people, I was, to my understanding, wasn't even probably getting the back pay. They wasn't even letting people know that they was on a shutdown. They just got people coming to work. You probably don't even know you ain't getting no money. Or you ain't getting it yet, like you said. You get the back pay. The back pay might be good in a sense for you because you come back, you get a bundle back, but that's still ugly though. Because the bills is not finna stop hitting your door.
Nah, for sure. They definitely not gonna pause.
And if
you you a federal worker, okay, your bills on pause.
But that's crazy though. But just imagine if you was a federal worker, you still was making X amount of money, but you was still living paycheck to paycheck because you wasn't taking care of your expenses right. So you low key assed out.
Nah, you assed out. Most Americans living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of if they keeping their funds right.
Yeah, no,
cost of living
some
is
people,
nuts.
yeah, it is. But some people in a place where you might stack something. But
now, just think you had a trip planned to go visit one of these national parks or something with your family. Those workers ain't there. The ones who not still showing up. So you might go to a park that ain't been cleaned in weeks by the time you get there. You know what I'm saying? Toilets ain't clean. The trail's fucked up. Like, you got to really think about this of what is considered federal government work. And these workers, if they are showing up, you could damn sure bet your bottom dollar they ain't doing their job. They just there.
Right. That's for sure a fact. And it'd be a lot of things that's tied into the government. People you wouldn't even realize that's affecting you.
Yeah, because I was in the store the other day and dude was like, man, you heard about that shutdown? I'm like, no, what's going on, OG? He like, shit, I was supposed to go into work today. I go, the building was locked. I'm in the store about that. You feel me? He finna go get, he finna get lit now.
He's sick. He don't know what.
He don't know what to do. He don't know if his position is good. Because a lot of these people, like they said, they're contracted, they're subcontracted. They're not officially federal government workers, even though they work for the federal government. So they might chop them, cut their working expenses down.
Because they're gonna make you do it because you're gonna be willing to do anything.
And only bring the essential workers back. So a lot of people is unsure of what's going on now. And you might come back and AI got your job, bro.
And they gotta stop doing that contractor stuff too, because that's crazy. Yeah, work 6 months and then we might hire you. We might just use you for a little bit.
Not even hire you. We're going to replace you.
Yeah, we're going to get somebody else to do another
contract
6.
based.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes you're able to work a contract, and if you work good enough, they might bring you on. Or they give you the idea that you're going to be working for us. And they know people want them jobs.
Like air traffic controllers. We don't even think about that. That's a federal government job. They working without pay right now through the shutdown because they're deemed essential workers. Same goes for TSA baggage screeners. So them TSA workers, they already got an attitude for no fucking reason. They extra pissed off right now. You talking about you a traffic controller, nigga, I'm up here not getting paid? Planes fucking around start colliding, all type of shit.
You better travel light. They're going to be tossing niggas shit.
That nigga up there scrolling on the runway. He ain't bringing in nothing. So, yeah, the student loans. Student loans are still going to go out even with the government shutdown. Student loan bills. So your ass is...
They want their money. They want their bread.
These people are insane. The Education Department's contingency plan confirms that borrowers will still be required to make payments. So if I'm a federal government worker and I'm working for no pay, how the fuck do I still pay you for my loans?
They don't care.
That you're expecting.
They really on the mob shit. I don't care what you did, what happened. I don't care what tragedy happened to you. I want my ends. That's all they on. I want my ends. That's your problem. That's basically what they telling us right now.
These people is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. They really telling us. That's all they saying. And they doing it right in our face. And this coming to moments where you be talking about when people need to take action and do certain things. But it's like people are still going to go. Even with the back pay thing, they all should agree to not go. No, I don't want no back pay. Give me my
money now.
I ain't giving you back work.
Right. You want back pay, but you want front work.
That's crazy.
Think about the military, bro. More than 1 million people serving in the military are now working without pay. Think about how many people use the military as their way out. This is they bread and butter. Now they here stuck working for the government with no pay. This shit is crazy.
Hey, I feel like they just testing stuff. They playing with the world at this point. The world is their playground. They just be trying us like guinea pigs, just doing new experiments. Every week it's a new one.
And ain't none of them that's at the top missing their paycheck.
Man, they on vacation.
You could best believe.
They probably got a screen. You know how people watching their iPads? They watching the world, laughing at it. Eye in the sky.
Thousands of people are being furloughed, even though many civilian defense workers are considered essential and will stay on the job. About 350,000 DOD civilian workers were furloughed during the 16-day 2013 government shutdown, the last standoff to hit the Pentagon. But most returned to work within a week as their work was declared essential. The IRS is keeping all of its employees on the job, at least for now. A shutdown plan released Monday said the IRS will be able to use special funding that the Democrats enacted in 2022 to avoid furloughing any of its almost 75,000 employees. So that IRS is still coming after you to put BTA. So if they got special funding to make sure they workers ain't got to go home.
Why would they have special funding already? They planned this.
That's what it say. 2022.
No, that's what I'm getting at. For them to have special funding for this, they planned it. They knew it was happening. Yeah, we had special funding. We knew this was gonna happen. We got our special funding, like you said, for the BTA. That's crazy. It's
healthcare. So a bunch of health workers. You got to think this is affecting a lot of people.
Healthcare workers. That's crazy.
A lot of people. Imagine you still got to go to your job without pay. Mind you, people are going to work with pay and already upset because the pay ain't enough to cover the bills. Now you want me to come for free and hope I get back paid? Y'all right.
You know, people already don't want to go to work. The thing that's compensating you for work is the check. that make you feel good after you got the check. But outside of that, now you expecting nothing? You just giving your time up.
Damn, I didn't even think about agriculture. Agriculture Department food safety inspectors stationed at the nation's meat and poultry slaughterhouses will remain on the job without a paycheck. The FDA, which oversees approximately 80% of the U.S. food supply, will have to try its preventative food safety work. Niggas finna be eating worms.
Don't go to work.
Hey, I seen an AI ad with a lady. Her daily expenses ran out. She was trying to buy some steak. And it was like, nah, your expenses done for the day. Try these worms. They had bagged up worms. That's what
that's all she can get.
That's all you can get. Because you know they got this digital ID stuff going on where they say if you're not on the digital ID program by, I think it was like 2028 or something, you will be outcasted from society. And if you're traveling right now to a bunch of, I think Spain.
I know Europe was one.
Europe. If you don't get the facial recognition and stuff, they ain't even letting you in type shit.
Y'all off my bucket list, man. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's over with.
Yeah, it's over
So
with.
now they're slowly limiting travel until you get with the program. Man, I was at Gold's the other day. Went to go buy a pre-workout drink. Went in my wallet, pulled out a $5. Lady told me we don't accept cash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got a wallet full of money that's worth nothing. They only want to take the digits on the screen like we was talking about. So what is this money now?
That just happened. I went to a food place, a pizza spot. I forgot it's called Secret Pizza or something. Went in there, looked at the thing, and said, yeah, we don't accept no cash. Sorry. You can have everything else though. Zelle, Cash App, or anything. They take all that other stuff, but you can't use cash. What I got the cash for?
This is crazy. Like, it's slowly happening though. So the cash is worth damn near nothing.
Right.
Cash is gonna be worth nothing.
Digital, so they can just zap your account when they want to. Or you don't owe no money, we taking it straight out your shit. You ain't finna have no emergency cash put up on us.
Nah, you cooked. Hey, look, I got a question. Do you think Charleston White has been playing the spook that sat by the door this whole time?
Negative.
Because I seen a clip, right? Or a couple clips. One, when Charlie Kirk happened, he trolled the entire right community, right? White right community about Charlie Kirk. And lately, he's been going on podcast runs destroying white supremacy. Whereas before, he was destroying seemingly us, right? And by us, I mean like people that come from the hood or whatever, you know, the lifestyles we promote. In rap, he been going at the rappers, this, that, and the third. And they asked him, are you the black Charlie Kirk? He said, no. The difference between me and Charlie Kirk only focused on everybody else's problems. He said, I came out going viral focusing on my people problems, which is why my people hate me, because I pointed out what was wrong with us before I pointed out what was wrong with everybody else. Charlie Kirk ignored what was going on with them and pointed out what was wrong with everybody else. And lately, you know, Charleston White, he's been damn near just saying F white people. He said, man, we can't coexist with them. We wasn't supposed to. You know, they not even fully human, this, that, and the third. Complete 180 from what he came in the game saying. That, you know, black people, all we got is white people.
I can't call him the spook after he pulled stunts like he did at the college and got that frustrated and left about it and said, fuck my people. It's no way. Regardless how people want to see it, he's not no spook. He's not coming back. He's been trying to help people at certain points in his life, but he's not coming back and teaching niggas what he's learning from the game he's in right now. He's not actually helping people in that sense. He's speaking and he makes valid points sometimes, but he's not actually bringing the game back. He's not telling people how to do certain things in the space that he's in or how to get there. So I wouldn't consider him that. I just feel like it's just he's on a new wave of what he's going after. He came in attacking us. Now he's attacking them. He might attack something else next. I just think he knows attacking us has ran its course. So now he chose a new course.
He's a professional rage baiter. Now he's trying to get that white rage bait money.
Yeah, and he can speak facts and he can speak some wild shit in it, and it works for him. He's figured that out. He knows how to do it. So I just think that he sprinkles the truth with crazy stuff, and then people love him for it.
I just find it crazy because I remember he had a video that went viral.
But he was going in. He said, nigga, I hate orange people. He said, I hate roaches. I hate everything. Like, cuz, he named every race. Like, cuz, he said, I don't like nobody.
He basically let you know nothing's off limits, and if he can get some money out of trolling you and rage baiting you, he coming for you too.
He gonna do it. And he probably do, even though he's still black at the end of the day. So sometimes he probably he's seeing these white people that troll us and stuff like that. So he probably going off the deep end on that.
Because, you know, he came in the game a community activist. speaking at these city councils and this and that. You know, he used to talk totally different, proper, and all of that, and nobody cared. As soon as he came in and said he was a snitch.
I don't blame him for that, but he went off. He did go off the wall. I just don't like how he just be disrespecting certain people. But outside of that, when you trying to do all that activist stuff and it ain't doing nothing, he living his best life now.
Yeah, we'll see though, because you know it's interesting to see if he'll get canceled going at that community.
Can they cancel him?
I mean,
like we said, he don't really have his own show, so everything he does is based off somebody else's platform. So now he's keeping himself all the way in the algorithm for the most part, unless everybody else disagree, like we ain't interviewing him no
if
more.
they green light him and say, hey, any platform you go on, we demonetizing, how many people gonna keep bringing them on their platform? Yeah, your interview gonna go viral. You ain't gonna make no money off of it.
Yeah.
And we finna slow the traffic down in your channel, this, that, and the third. There's buttons that could be pushed.
Yeah, I ain't saying it can't happen, but I'm just saying.
That's why he don't have a platform. I think that's one of the different caveats
he
of a Charleston White.
No, I think that too, but I think his juice will run out fast. If he's doing his own thing every day, people will get tired of hearing that nigga.
Cause imagine he had his own platform doing that, like you, which he tried to do. His Facebook page got nuked. His IGs got nuked every time he made one. So he essentially can't create a platform. He can be platformed, but he can't create one. They're gonna get it out of here. And how long would that last? Like you just said.
Yeah, I don't think it'll last long. Cause then he gonna eventually people gonna start see through him. He gonna end up turning back into the activist. People gonna start seeing through he can go on for 30 minutes to an hour and be the so-called character he wants to be.
Hey, your boy is crazy.
Who?
Young Thug. I just saw him.
Tried to cap the lie.
I just saw him on Aiden Ross.
Talking about I did AI. That's your boy. That nigga crazy. Talking about he did AI. It didn't work. We tried to do that for the album. Cuz still trying to let it go. Nigga, save face. You blew it.
Hey, Young Thug was on Aiden Ross' stream. Says that all the phone calls was AI and he okayed the releasing of it. His team came up with this master plan. We're going to have all these AI jail phone calls like you talking crap about everybody you cool with, and it's going to draw attention to the album, and the album going to blow up. He said, oh, man, it didn't work. Come on, Thug. Knock it off. Knock it off. Like, come on, bro.
Whoop-de-doo.
You got X'd out the game. You got caught with your hands in the cookie jar. Niggas looked at you like, oh, that's what time you on? We ain't fucking with you. Now he trying to think of some master plan, and it's just making it worse.
The best thing you could have did was either just apologize, say what you said, and you stand on it and hope people fuck with you. If they don't, they don't. Then let it go. Keep moving, nigga.
You had the N-word song with your face, with the white face. That was weird.
That was goofy.
That was the hard ER N-word at that.
He
was
was talking about that too. He broke that down. I didn't really see everything. I seen a small clip, but he was sounding crazy.
He doing anything to go viral. Aiden Ross said, hey, how many times a week you brush your teeth? He said once. Like, cuz just doing anything.
Nah, I low-key probably believe that. You seen that nigga teeth before he was on? That nigga shit was crazy.
Yeah. You think his teeth was like out of this world. Cuz looked like he used to eat rock sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Exactly.
Chewing lit dynamite. That nigga teeth was whooped out.
That was nasty.
And he ain't the only rapper to say that. It was another rapper tried to say, oh, I'm a street nigga. We don't brush our teeth. I'm like, nigga, what type of street nigga is you?
Nah, was that
fuck is you talking about?
Finesse 2 times
yeah,
or something like
the
that?
cut was another yuck mouth ass nigga.
Yeah, that was nasty.
We ain't never co-signing that.
Yeah,
nigga.
I don't know how niggas don't like brushing their teeth. That's
Cleanliness
crazy.
is next to godliness, period.
Sure.
We ain't never co-signing that. Yeah, but Thug, you tweaking, bro. You got to go back to the drawing board.
Just go make music. Stay out the way. The OG told you already what to do. He gave you the recipe. Stop doing all this crazy stuff and keep justifying. He said he hurt out here. That's what he said.
He damn near sound like he won an office.
No, that's what he said. He damn near would have been suicidal if it wasn't for certain people, I believe. So
he ready to get up out of here. That's crazy.
I would have been enjoying my loot, nigga. Fuck y'all.
Nah, that's hell yeah, this nigga wow.
You should have stuck with the people.
His bitch left him. The scientist chick, she got on.
Oh, his main girl.
That's
why he made the song about her and all that.
Cuz talking about she ain't got a man. No, he said I ain't got a girl, but she still got a man. Like nigga, what is you talking about? Nigga, she up out here. Somebody banging that out right now. You played a little too close to the sun with that one and got burnt, nigga.
When she held it down through all that trial and tribulation, you supposed to go duck off and shade with her. Yeah, he crazy, man. Yeah,
Thug, you got to chill out, bro. You definitely got to chill out. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout, man. We got some interviews coming soon. We got some old high-powered guests coming soon.
Just know we got a lot of good things
Elevating coming
man.
soon. Watch out for this AI stuff. It's getting This AI stuff getting crazy. You saw this?
Oh yeah, no, I seen all that crazy stuff.
So,
that the Tupac one and stuff?
Nah, this the MLK one. So the new Sora 2 app allows users to make Martin Luther King jump and scream like a monkey.
That's crazy. Yeah, they got some. They have Michael Jackson, Tupac, all type of people. But
reason I'm saying it and showing this is because look how realistic this looks. So if they can do this with MLK, imagine what they can do with you. I keep telling y'all, Minority Report. Go watch the movie, gang. You're going to pull up to a courtroom. They're going to say they got you for this crime. You're like, what are you talking about? I was at work. I was here. I got an alibi. It's going to be you on the tape doing it looking real as hell. And we ain't going to be able to tell. That's how they finna start getting niggas with this AI stuff. You niggas is, bro, it's finna be trouble. They can put you out of the scene anywhere on videotape. We're not going to be able to believe our eyes at some point. And then it's like, are they going to use it for that type of evil, or is stuff going to start to be revealed that's true that's going to be blamed on AI? Now we ain't got to hide these grays and these shapeshifters and all that. We can show our true forms to the public and just tell y'all it's AI. We ain't got to hide no more.
Now, we definitely in the Truman Show. We definitely in these movies that they put out, man. So y'all just stay awake. If not, you're going to stay asleep.
Put the glasses on. Viral way or no way, baby.
I'm going to do a They Live segment, man.
Share, like, subscribe to the channel.
Throat. Man, share, like, subscribe,
whoa, that was
man.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. This nigga crazy. The message, nigga. This nigga, wow. He been around New York niggas too much. Yeah.
This nigga, what? He just violated the entire audience.
That's crazy. Share, like, subscribe, man. Viral way or no way. That nigga crazy.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.